Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion. She has no skills. She has energy, she has an attitude, she'll rebound you the basketball. Great.
What happens when the face of a franchise gets called the worst player in its history by her own coach? In a league fighting for respect, one young star's legacy might already be slipping through her fingers.
Chicago Sky head coach admits Angel Reese mistake.
Angel Reese didn't walk into the WNBA quietly. She stormed in with endorsements, millions of followers, and sky-high expectations. Drafted by the Chicago Sky, she was billed as the savior of a struggling franchise.
Second-year star Angel Reese had a nightmare game on offense. She sent 0 for 8 shooting, with her only 2 points coming on a pair of free throws. The point forward also committed 5 turnovers.
Tyler Marsh, the rookie head coach, was already on thin ice. But it was his thinly veiled jab that ripped the locker room apart.
Guys, 26 minutes. Almost 20. Let's just call it 27 minutes. When you're at 26:56, we're calling it 27 minutes. 0 from 8 for the field. 8 offensive rebounds. Don't worry, we'll get to the video. 12 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 2 points. Why can't Angel Reese ever block a shot? Question mark. I'd love to understand that.
Reese's image, once her strength, became ammunition. TikTok dances, red carpet events, selfies at NBA games. Fans were asking, is Angel serious about basketball?
Stop that nonsense about these rebounds. What good are rebounds what good is rebounds if you can't come back and make a shot or pass the ball back out? She finally passed the ball back out.
And let's be real, none of this exists in a vacuum. Caitlin Clark's relentless drive, humble demeanor, and statistical dominance are casting a long, punishing shadow.
Bench. Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to play off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block.
Oh, God. At least she finally passed the ball out. Oh, my God.
If Angel Reese was the star, Camila Cardoso was supposed to be her perfect counterpart. But on the court, there's no chemistry, no trust, no identity.
She still has the same bad habits as last year. She still has all the same flaws as last year.
After days of backlash, Coach Marsh backtracked slightly, promising changes, promising better post-entry passes, promising to help Reese get back on track.
He does get rebounds, so she can't actually rebound the ball. What she cannot do is shoot the ball at all. And the same woes from last year are back.
This is an Angels first storm. Remember the LSU versus Iowa taunt? The White House drama? The beef with Jill Biden? Or her walkout during Final Four Media Day?
Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel Reese. Offensive rebound. Jonquel Jones blocks Angel Reese. 1 foot layup. 1 foot layup. Offensive rebound, misses layup. Offensive rebound, misses layup. Offensive rebound.
With Marsh under fire, Reese under scrutiny, and the Sky slipping in the standings, the next few games could decide it all. Does Angel respond with fire? Or does this spiral continue?
Defenders, you can't be. You can't defend this. And look, this ain't the first time. We know it's not the first time. This is just the first time that all the clouds aligned and there was no points.
Angel Reese was supposed to be the future of the Chicago Sky, but now her own coach just went viral for admitting she's the worst player in WNBA history. What went so wrong? And why is the entire internet melting down over it?
Got to be better at getting the ball into our post players. Marsh said via Chicago Sky. They basically showing the tweet there. Cardoso finished 3 of 8 shooting for 6 points. Fans on social media agreed that Marsh needed to help his post players. Angel and Camila deserve better. Jeff P got icy hot, and Bengay team, they are not playing through their big.
The Sky drafted Reese to turn the franchise around. But in just weeks, fans are calling for her benching. Her shooting percentage? One of the worst in the league. Her plus-minus? Rock bottom. And Coach Tyler Marsh? Well, he finally broke his silence.
He believed part of Reese's problem on Thursday was that she rushed her attempts. So let's read this one, man. Some of her shots were rushed, Marsh said via Jason Leeser of the Chicago Sun-Times.
While Caitlin Clark is grinding after every loss, Reese is on red carpets, in makeup chairs, and collaborating with brands. Critics say she's more focused on clout than conditioning.
Disguise. 29% shooting was an issue for Chicago in their 93-58 loss to the Indiana Fever on Saturday. Poor offense and defense caused a 99-74 defeat to the New York Liberty during Thursday night's home opener in front of 9,025 fans at Wintrust Arena.
It's not just fans. Some insiders say teammates are losing trust. Entry passes aren't coming her way, and fans are blaming Coach Marsh, saying he's letting the team collapse.
It was a weird one. It was a really, really weird one. And you're seeing fans turn on her. You're seeing fans turn on Angel Reese. Like, I've never seen the Angel Reese hate watch be like this. I'm hearing Sky fans. I'm hearing Sky fans. I'm hearing Angel fans being like, you know what? She needs to do something about the layups. And that is a fact.
Under intense heat, Coach Tyler Marsh finally admitted the offense has failed Reese. But critics say that's just PR damage control. The real issue? Trust.
Lost by 35 and then 25. Trash. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow's right. Angel Reese is absolute trash. 0 for 8. What superstar really does that? Meanwhile, 20 points per game is somewhere in Mexico, autographing and kissing fans' breasts.
Every move Reese makes is measured against Caitlin Clark. And while Clark keeps breaking records, Reese is breaking confidence. Some say it's not fair. Others say it's exactly what she signed up for.
You do have Sky fans that are turning on Tyler Marsh. They're screaming that Kennedy Carter should be back on the team. Angel Reese should be off the team. It is getting, what's the saying in baseball?
And then she snapped. Angel Reese finally clapped back, furious at the media, the fans, and even her own coach.
It's gotta come out and just force feed Camila the ball. Cause I feel like we ain't even got a chance to see what.
Not when she playing soft, bro. Like, you gotta earn those
opportunities. That's my thing. I told him, hey, you were here. I'm like, I don't think they want to give her the ball. They don't trust her.
But why?
Because every time we play, have you seen, like, literally since this season started, every time she gets the ball, it's like, oh my God.
This isn't new. Reese has been in the spotlight since LSU. From the "you can't see me" gesture to her feud with Iowa fans, she's always drawn controversy. But the stakes are different in the pros. And now the league is watching.
Coming from a Sky fan, Angel Reese is the worst basketball player I've ever watched. Woo. Woo.
So now, all eyes are on Angel Reese. Will Coach Marsh's changes help her bounce back? Or will this spiral continue? Because the next game might not just save her season, it could save her career.
They can't stand Tyler Marsh. Think he ought to get run out. And let's just start here. Let's start here. Worst plus minus.
This is not what anyone expected. Angel Reese, the most talked about rookie turned sophomore in women's basketball, just hit rock bottom in a performance that has the entire sports world stunned. But what really shook fans wasn't the game. It was what her own coach said afterward. This wasn't just criticism, it was a confession. A brutal one. 0 for 8 from the field. 5 turnovers. And yes, 12 rebounds, but 8 of them came from chasing down her own missed shots. What happened to the Bayou Barbie? What happened to the face of the franchise? The truth is, this game exposed everything critics have been whispering since day one. Within seconds, the internet had already written her eulogy. Viral clips, brutal memes, and commentary calling her the worst player in WNBA history. Some called it trolling. Others? Cold, hard facts. This was more than a bad night. This was a full-on collapse. Then came the twist. Coach Marsh didn't throw Reese under the bus. He practically took the wheel himself. "I've got to be better at getting the ball to our post players," Marsh admitted. But fans weren't sure if that was loyalty or damage control. What really stings? These aren't new problems. Scouts warned last year. Reese struggles to finish. Her footwork's raw. Her shot? Still unreliable. This offseason was supposed to be about growth. Instead, it's looking like regression. Now the question is this about the XS and OS or something deeper? Because as the offense broke down, so did Angel Reese. The body language changed. The confidence disappeared. Some say it looked like she was fighting more than the defense. She was fighting herself. The Chicago Sky have been outscored by 60 points in their last 2 games. That's not a slump. That's a collapse. And now, with the team spiraling, Reese is being asked a brutal question. Was she ever ready for the WNBA or just overhyped from day one? Not everyone's giving up on Reese. Some fans still believe. They blame the coaching, the system, the pressure. But even her most loyal supporters are starting to ask, how much longer can this go on before the franchise makes a change? This isn't just a slump. It's a moment of truth. Angel Reese is at a crossroads. Refocus and rise, or fade into irrelevance. With Coach Marsh under pressure and the Sky desperate for leadership, the next few games may decide the rest of her career. Is this just a growing pain? Or the end of a dream? Angel Reese's future in the WNBA is suddenly full of question marks. But one thing's for sure, the world will be watching closely. Hit that subscribe button and comment below. Do you think Angel Reese can turn it around before it's too late?